In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to prepare your thread for hand sewing. Now, what you'll need is a spool of thread, and you should be using the color thread that matches your fabric. So that's the first thing you want to do. And then you will need a pair of scissors to cut your threads. Generally, for us here in sewing, we use about 2 to 3 feet of thread because we're sewing with double strand of thread, and I'll show you that in a moment what I mean. So what I'm going to do is pull off of my spool of thread about 2 to 3 feet of thread and go ahead and cut it off. All right, then I'm going to take a needle. Now, the finer the needle you would use on finer fabric. The heavier the fabric, the thicker the needle you would use. But the finer the needle, the smaller the eye in the needle is. And I keep my needles in a pincushion because, as the saying goes, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Now, what you want to do is put one end of the thread through the eye in the needle. All right, and once you get it, you're going to grab it and you're going to bring it down that it matches up with the other end. Okay, this is double strand of thread, 2 thicknesses. This makes the stitch stronger, doesn't break as easily. All right, now you need a knot in the end of your thread. It has to be down here at the end because if it's anywhere up here by the needle, you're going to stop sewing almost immediately. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the little pretty knot and the big ugly knot. Whichever you can accomplish, whichever one you can master, is fine to use. All right, so the little pretty. All right, you're going to hold your needle in either your left or your right hand, it doesn't matter, but you're holding it between your pointer finger and your thumb, the eye of the needle. You're going to take the thread, overlap it with the needle. Hold those 2 ends of thread in your fingers also. You have a circle here. You're going to wrap the thread around the needle 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All in the same spot. Stand your needle up. Grab what you wrapped around the needle. Switch hands so that your fingers are up here out of the way. Slide it down the needle and all the way down the thread until it stops. All right, and there's your little pretty. All right, now let's do that again. All right, hold it, the eye in your hand, okay? Again, doesn't matter which hand. Take the 2 ends of the thread, overlap them so that you have a circle. Wrap it around the needle 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand your needle up. Slide what you wrapped around the needle all the way down the needle and all the way down the thread until it stops. All right, and there is your little pretty. Okay, now, big ugly. Again, it doesn't matter what hand you do this in. You're going to hold it between your pointer finger and your thumb with the tail coming down. You're going to wrap it around your finger, your pointer finger, once, twice. Slide it off your pointer finger. You have a circle there. Take your middle finger and just push that circle together. Big ugly. All right. Cut it off. Let's do that again. Hold it between your pointer finger and your thumb. Wrap it around your finger once, twice, Slide it off your finger. You have a circle, push it together with your middle finger. Big ugly. Alright, so that is how you prepare your thread for hand sewing. Now it's your turn to try it.